Okay, so it just may be the case that the Starlancer tech is not complete absolute garbage, and they may just fix that crucial flaw that it has. Well, let's get into this. Guys, as always, if you enjoy the honesty, transparency in the content that I do here, both the good and the bad, do subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Now, I've been very vocal about how horrible this Starlancer tech situation is. Yes, it is a patrol ship that is as slow as the Reclaimer. You're talking about being as slow, literally, as a giant recycling garbage truck. The Hammerhead is faster. Oh, but it's supposed, because no, dropships are not supposed to be slow. Actually, dropships are supposed to be particularly fast. And this is also called a patrol ship, according to CIG, not me. So a patrol ship that is this slow, and the ridicule of having a promo trailer showing a fast-moving TAC is just, well, it's just disgusting. But it is not all bad news. Apparently they are gonna work on this issue, and there it is. Miss Starlancer TAC weapon turret, ammo max count buffed. Side, I don't know why you would even use the side turrets. Those are stupid. They should be pointing forward. You have a rather large, slow-moving ship, right, that is not particularly tough. It has 2 size 3 shields, but still, you're a sitting duck. It should have a lot of firepower. You're heavy, you're slow, a lot of firepower. And then there is, hell, how slow can you be? It makes no sense to be slower than a Polaris, be slower than a Hammerhead that is gigantic, slower than the damn Idris. So, obviously, all of these complaints have hit a spot, and here it goes. Moderate Starlancer series SCM nav boost max speed increases. Moderate. I don't know how much that's going to be. For you guys that are Evocado or Avocado or whatever the hell that is, if you guys are actually testing this right now, let me know. Do you have any idea how much, anywhere we could actually find how much speed it actually has? It should be somewhat similar to other ships of that size, especially on how big it is and how big those damn engines are. They're gigantic. You're really telling me? And if you think about balancing, you don't have a lot of firepower. You have less firepower than most constellations, right? You barely have a little bit more shield. You have 2 size 3 shields instead of just 1, okay? And yeah, you're paying more for that. It is supposed to be a military shield, not just a freighter, not just for delivering and hauling cargo. So it's supposed to have that extra shield. But the idea of being that stupidly slow, especially for a dropship is supposed to go there, drop the guys, and leave fast without getting killed. Pick them up, leave. It should be fast. And it would not be a balance issue because you're fast, but you're not particularly heavy hitter. You don't have size 5 guns. And that's, you know, you need to give people something. If not, it's just a money grab, and you're basically ripping off, you're scamming players with that nonsense. It was really unthinkable to have something that slow. I was thinking, okay, you have decent shields. You have 2 size 3 shields for that size. I know it's a lot. You have 1 more shield than in your Corsair and your Connie. But you don't have the firepower. Those 2 have the firepower. So you have less shields and you don't have the fire, and you have a lot more firepower. Makes sense. But you're also quite agile for what it is. Here, you have the shield, but you're slow as a snail and you don't have the fire. It's just too much. You have the regeneration bit, but that makes no difference. It's no use for you if you're going to get blown up wherever you go by anything shooting at you, right? Because you're just a turtle moving around, right? So if you're going to be a turtle, at least have decent shield, but move at a certain pace that will allow you to not get blown up. Anyway, obviously they saw that there was just too much. Whatever teenager they had in charge of balancing things screwed up, and someone here is going to try to fix it. It needs to be moderate speed increase, right? Not a little bit, but a moderate speed increase. That will do enough. You are not supposed to be a light fighter, but yeah, more than that is there. So we'll see how it goes. Other than that, in this PTU Evocati patch, we have rain and we have more buildings for you to go out and run around in. The warm stuff and the mine and grind thing is, at least the way I see it, and the Wicklow stuff, it's just a massive failure. It's just something exclusively for orgs, and most people don't do that. So it's just these guys patting themselves in the back and saying, yeah, well, good job, because we made Morph and Salty Mike happy with the orgs. What about the other 99% of players that actually don't do any of that shit? Because you don't have the time. Because you're not in some org and you don't have a bunch of fanboys around you. You're just playing, right? What about you? Wicklow, new location, all of these stupid as fuck things that are exclusively for people that have a bunch of guys worshiping them and running around. It does nothing for us, and that's why the game is doing so poorly. That's why the top guys with experience that have the opportunity of finding better jobs are quitting. And yeah, it is not. This is actually happening. And the $10 million loss, or pound was it? The $10 million loss, that was not from last year, from the year before. We have no idea how bad things are right now. We only know the desperation, which stinks right now in Star Citizen and CIG.